Wear them down.
This is my first ever Mechanist PvP build on YouTube. Literally been playing it for an hour and 25 minutes. Didn't have much success and then found a thing. As we were talking to the rest of the stream as well. We were having fun playing Mechanist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. This is going on YouTube and people on Twitch are probably like, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing a video for YouTube right now as well. And this is the build. Give it a bash. It is a condition build. It is a shield with mace. Yes, there is a toolkit there. There may be some fun, interesting things you may not have thought about. It's going to be quick. Rune I wanted to try. Rune of the Soul Beast gives you power and condition damage, but also when you have an active pet, you gain condition damage equal to 7% of your power. Okay? And when you do not have an active pet, you gain toughness equal to 7% of your condition damage. So let's take that out. So condition damage 1752 right now. Make sure that that is working. Oh, would you look at that? It is. So yes. And I've probably lost it and I'll probably never be able to find it again. So it's going to give us survivability when we don't have our bot. Basically, our bot is our damage. It is our everything. Unless you really want to go ham, that's not what I want to do. I found this to be good on side points, versus 1 versus 1 and duels, as well as just popping in and doing some damage on targets that are quite low in the middle. But like so far, it's been good on the sides. Otherwise, Rabid Amulet for extra toughness, precision for the crit, and then condition damage full on. You'll see why they could crit in a minute. And then cleansing on hit remove condition, because you're not really swapping into toolkit too much because you're just defending yourself with that, and as well as offensive pulling, and then energy as well just for the extra dodge. It's pretty much standard on NG specifically as well. And then we've got inventions, firearms, and we've got mechanists. So we've got inventions here. Shield's going to remove conditions. It's also going to give us protection in this whole line. You're going to get extra movement speed from mecha legs. You're going to get protection when you use your heal skill. Not that you're going to be using it massive amount, but when you do use it, you're going to be getting protection. You're also going to cleanse conditions when you use a healing skill as well. Mecha legs obviously reduces immobilized, cripple, and chilled. Your healing power is increased while you have regeneration. It's not a massive one really, to be honest. You don't really get regeneration much from anywhere, to be fair, other than this line. And then when you gain protection to an ally, you cleanse conditions from them. So you cleanse conditions a little bit from that, from shield as well. And you obviously cleanse your conditions from your mech as well. Then going into firearms, this is just for Condi really. So crit hits have a chance to cause bleeding. That's what the precision for is on Rabid. You gain condition damage, and your pistol skills gain increased condition. This is just for the condition damage. You could go for might, you could go for high caliber and gain more crit chance to gain more bleeding. Burning, which might be just an option, but I've just gone for the raw stat condition damage. And you can go for pistol offhand or main hand if you wanted to. You have increased chance to critically strike against bleeding foes. You're bleeding from the adept here, and then obviously you've got more crit. You've got tons of crit in this build. I don't think Fury is necessary. Gain expertise, obviously. Bleeding gain increased duration. There's a lot of bleeding coming out of this build, especially on rolling smash. On your mechanist, and you got burning, you inflict lasts longer, and your critical hits inflict burning. Got loads of burning duration. It's awesome. Mechanist is just full on top for Condi. Obviously, if you are a mechanist, you have got your golem, which is standing next to me. I did rename it, but it keeps changing. I'm not sure why. Let's just change that to data, as we were before, like Star Trek. It could be, yes, I know. I'm going to explain that in a second. So mechanist here, we've got the top tree, we've got bleeding, that's the condition. So basically when you pick one of these traits, and I'll go through this in another video very soon, this is just for a build for you initially jumping into PvP to try it out. Top line is Condi, middle line is support, bottom line is power, but you can swap and have a look around all the different bits and bobs. Yes, this Grandmaster is awesome in the last one for signets, if you're using a lot of signets, which I am, but I will explain why I've gone for this one in a moment. This is giving me a ton of bleeding. Your mech launches an explosive fist. This is just, I don't know why this is there. It's just a really random stat increase, and it just tells you something which your bot already does. It's random. Unlocks the mech command skill discharge array, which basically gives you slow and confusion. Could change it to alacrity if you want to. That actually could be quite cool. This actually may be good as well. The main reason you've got this is because it's condition damage and is inherited by the mech, and that's 100% of your condition damage and expertise. It's more about the stats than the actual abilities that specifically on this trait, which is why you really should have this if you're going Condi build. This is just, the mech connects to the target with it, draining a beam of energy. It just gives you might and weakness, which is cool. And the first skill, the reason why I'm going for this is because of the burning. The burning is good and the daze is good. Yeah, sure, it's got the explosion, and you can go match it up with the explosive traits and everything else. And it inherits on hit bonuses from explosion specialization line. Now, I feel like, yes, that would be good. It would be good to go for this. I agree. It does, but I haven't felt like I've needed the extra cooldown, not cooldown, sorry. Gain access to the mech command Sky Circus. While dismissed or away on repairs, your mech supports you with an occasional aerial bombardment. Signet skills gain improved passive effects. Continue to grant their passive effects while recharging, which is cool, to be honest. But I'm not really using this that much. I'm not really using this for the 6th condition and vulnerability. And this is just a stun break and is power. I don't really need it that much. Other than the heal probably would be good. It gives you an extra on pulse 276, and otherwise it's 230. I don't know. I mean, but you do get the passive healing whilst you're not running around. Could improve survivability, but with a 20-second cooldown, 3 stacks of burning and daze, and that burning lasts for a long time, does a lot of damage. And I've got the toolkit and everything else for my defense just in case. I feel like that is something which I'm going to be fine with. I would say give it a bash. It's only been an hour and a half. That could be an option, and I will try it as well. It could be very good, but this is a nice trait. That's the first build I've got that's been working for me. Otherwise, we can try loads. Yes, chat and Twitch. I know there is many good ones to go for. But yeah, that's the first one. Boom. I hope you're enjoying Mechanist. There's going to be more. Do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon if you want builds early. Support the channel in other ways if you want, or come and watch me on Twitch. And we'll be playing Mechanist a bit this week. Got loads of stuff going on. Bye.